Hey everybody, it's me again. So I'm back to do the elemental readings. Before I actually get into the readings, the elements, I'll do a collective. But before that, you can't see me. I am live, but just know that every once in a while, you might hear my son in the background. He's downstairs, but he does have autism and he stems when he's watching TV or playing a game. It's just part of his nature. So if that sort of thing offends you or bothers you, you should click off because that's just who he is and I can't stop that. But really quick, I haven't really been feeling up on my game. This energy is really intense. And so I've been trying my best to ground it. So, but although you can't see me, I will try to keep up on these element and zodiac readings. I will be live tomorrow night with my brother. We'll be discussing the difference between spirituality and religion. And yeah, so with that, let me, that'll be at 8 p.m. too on my page, by the way, sorry. But yeah, that's tomorrow night. So let me just tune in and see what I can pick up for the collective, and I'll be right back. There'll be a little bit of silence. Just be patient. Okay, I'm hearing the word reciprocity, and they said that this is a time for reciprocity. Give me a second. I want to see the exact meaning. Oh. Okay, the quality or state of being, reciprocal. Okay. So to me, that sounds like, okay. So what it sounds like is the energy is balancing out. So, oh, so we're going through this intense period of energy. Like right now, it's pretty intense. But we're heading toward a time where it's going to start to balance out. So we're going to be able to exhale. Oh, that's good. We're going to be able to exhale. Hold on. Oh, okay. So there's going to be relief. All right. But I feel it. But he's showing me like somebody standing on a ball and balancing. So even though relief is coming in, it still feels like a balancing act. So there's going to be a relief in this energy, but it's still wobbly. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm getting. Oh, wow, that's interesting. They're congratulating. I guess they're impressed with the collective and how they've been handling and integrating the energy so far. He said that there's been a lot of people that have been doing a lot of inner work. People that don't normally do it, which is pretty interesting too, have been doing a lot of inner work. And so he wants to congratulate those of you who have been starting to pique interest or ask questions or be more open. He said the walls of Jericho, because he's talking about the song Jericho, and he's saying the walls are crumbling down. So people's walls are starting to come down when it comes to the idea of spirituality. I mean, there's still a lot of people with questions, of course, but they're questioning, which is the starting point. So he wants to congratulate the collective. And I keep saying he. Hold on. Who am I talking to? Oh, it's Archangel Metatron. Okay. Okay. He did say at one point he was going to start coming in to work with me. That's cool. I was going to say, I've never heard them congratulate the collective, so that was interesting. Nice. Let me see if there's anything else that he has to say. Okay, so there may be, for those of you who have been seeing things from a different perspective lately, he wants you to know that there's always going to be pushback. There will always be pushback. There will always be somebody to challenge you, challenge what you're saying, challenge your viewpoint. And it's okay to get into that sort of banter if you want to, but it's really not necessary. And, you know, especially where he's saying we're coming up on a time where we can finally exhale in this energy, but we're still standing on that ball where we're teetering and like balancing it. It just might not be a good idea. It might throw you off that ball, you know? So, and I get it. I do. I really get that. Because there's some times where with just some people, I won't ever force my a viewpoint on spirituality. I never force it on any. I speak it with conviction. I'm very firm in my beliefs, but I don't push it on anybody. I just stand firm in my belief, and that's okay. You don't have to have an all-out debate. So he's saying be careful because there may be people that will want to try to challenge you in that way. But it's minor. It can be, you can blow it off, really. All right. Let me see. He's a pretty talkative angel. Hold on. Okay. All right, he's done. He said I could take the floor. He's funny. Okay. All right, so I'm going to see what I can pick up for the elements, and I'm going to start with Earth, and immediately I started getting like vertigo, like a headache, feeling nauseous. I don't know what that's about. Hold on. Go to Earth. I feel like, I'm working on the earth signs right now, and I'm only doing the elements. But as a side note, I think that message right there, where I felt the vertigo and the headache, that might be for Taurus. Some of you Taurus specifically, dehydration. You really gotta drink more fluids, more water, Taurus, especially, because I feel like you're starting to dehydrate, and but I feel like it's causing health issues at this point. Where you wake up and feel faint, maybe low energy. You need to hydrate. So that was for Taurus specifically. Okay. Now let me get back into it. Earth signs. Hold on. Okay, I'm hearing patience is required coming up. I'm not sure what's going on, but you've got something coming up where I heard your patience is going to be tested. So, they're saying to hold your ground with whatever this is, but be calm. It's important that you're calm. I'm not sure. This is going to be different for all earth signs, okay? But there's going to be an incident, is how I'm hearing it, an incident coming up where your patience is deliberately, your patience is going to be deliberately tested. So hold your ground, but stay calm. Wow. Damn. Hold on. I don't know. Whatever this is, it's kind of big. Like, some of you, if you don't get a grip on this, I'm seeing, like, this could break out into, like, an all-out fight. Like, this could get real violent. I'm seeing, like, somebody going to jail, even. Wow. You gotta be careful, earth signs. And, you know, even though this is for all earth signs, I'm picking up strongly Taurus here, too. And I'm also feeling that pain in the head, which feels like a hit. Be careful. Shit. Hold on. You know, I think it's because earth signs are a very grounded sign, and this energy is really rattling some people. And I think even though you're a very grounded sign or element, I feel like you're struggling with this energy. It is heavy. I mean, it is. But, damn. Yeah, let me pull the cards because I don't know. I really feel like somebody's really going to try your patience. Oh, it's really important. It's the only thing that's coming through. Let me pull the cards out and see what I get. That's crazy. That sucks. That sucks. But stand your ground. Just be firm and be calm. You being calm is really important. You know, I feel like it could get violent. So I feel like you being calm is what prevents it. Because I feel like if you start yelling, you can get popped. Somebody could pop you in your shit. So, yeah. Shut your mouth. Nah, but it's important to be calm, whatever this is, seriously. But let me see what I get. Alright, hold on. Earth. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, let me keep going. That's definitely ungrounded. That's definitely unbalanced. That's also refusing to work on something. Yep, Four of Pentacles, being stuck in your ways. Oh, shit. Queen of Cups. Hold on. Hang on. Wow, this is all Earth. Six of Pentacles came out, and then the Ten of Cups. What? Seven of Wands. Oh, there it is. There it is. Standing your ground. Okay. All right. So, oh shit. There it is. Damn. Right at the bottom of the deck, the Tower. Yep. And right under that is Temperance. And right under that, the World. Wow. Wow. So, there it is. So, like I said, this is going to get, like, kind of crazy for you coming up, Earth signs. And with the Seven of Wands is somebody who's definitely standing their ground. And this came out after all these Pentacles plus the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you are, you might be starting something new somewhere else, and you might be having to defend that and stand your ground. But I feel like you staying calm is really, really important. Like, you're going to have to be calm about it. Be patient. Be patient. Yeah, with the World, that's the end of a cycle. Temperance is balance, like trying to balance out the energy, coming up with a solution to make it fair for everybody, especially with the Six of Pentacles too. The Six of Pentacles is a balance, give and take. And the Ace of Pentacles also came out. That is starting a new beginning. And that fell right on top of the Seven of Wands. This is what you're defending. No longer willing to work on whatever you were working on before with something, someone, somewhere, whatever. Whatever you were working on before in the past, no longer willing to work on that. And the Tower, well, it may have been something that was forced, because when you're in a position that, or if you're somewhere that is not stable, it's not going to sustain. You know, you can't sustain there. You can't grow there. It's not fertile. You know, you can't plant your seeds in fertile ground and grow anything. And you stay there and stuck, you know, instead of, you know, if you're supposed to grow, you can't there. And so sometimes, you know, Spirit will come in and shake shit up to make sure you get back on your path, so you can finish what you came here to do. And I think that's what's happening. So I feel like this may be a forced shakeup. So it's important that you remain patient, because truth of it is, if you would have moved on your own, did something on your own, it wouldn't have been so chaotic. And so yeah, but hold on. Let me pull some cards from the Oracle. Right at the bottom, the Thinker. So I feel a lot of anxiety with that. Relax, relax. Yeah. Yin. No, is that Yang? Yang. Yang. This is helping to balance out the lower chakras, your stability. The lower chakras is like, you know, from the root to the solar plexus. Those three chakras, root, sacral, solar plexus. When they're not in balance, then, you know, your world around you will show that. It will be evident. And that, you know, the card Yang represents the lower chakras, where Yin is the upper chakras, you know. So Yang's coming out with the number one, new beginning, planting seeds to balance out your life, really. That's why this is happening. Right at the bottom of the deck. A change in the wind. Yeah. And that's the card that has the zebra carrying, it's like the steeple. It looks like the steeple from the tower. Carrying that on his back like, you know, just bare necessities. That's what it feels like. But they want me to remind you that even though that's the case, there's still a lot of wisdom gained. So it wasn't for nothing, you know? You learned a lot through this. You learned what type of person you want to be, what type of people you want to be around, what you're willing to tolerate, what you're not willing to tolerate, you know? So even though it's uncomfortable, it's a clean slate. And you get to rewrite your own story. And how it ends is up to you, really. Alright, Earth signs. What's this? Luck. Lucky gold. What is it? Oh, my glasses. That might help. Hold on. Oh, lucky clover dragon. So, yeah. If you trust the process, you'll see doors open for you. You know, the path of least resistance is to go with the flow. So, all right, Earth signs, I hope that helped, but just remember to stay calm with whatever's coming up. You can handle it. You can. Remain calm. It's very important. Okay. All right, now who? That was Earth. Let's do water. All right, give me a second. Okay. I heard Take the Plunge, and I heard that song Dive In. Who sings that song? I know that song, but not important. Let me see if I can just skip over it. I was going to look it up, but nah. Hold on. All right, water signs, hold on. Oh, and I also heard that old rock song, Ready for Love. Ready for Love. Okay. Water signs. Okay. You ready to take the plunge? Good. You know, it's interesting. I see you like standing up and like standing firm and standing tall, like standing strong, you know, with this, I don't know, saying, I deserve this. And like, but just saying it with pride, it feels like, you know, and, but behind it, it looks emotional. You know what I mean? Like it, behind it, it feels emotional. Like, I don't know. Like, you're not breaking down. You're standing strong. Your chest is out. Shoulders are back. You know what I mean? Your chin is up. And there's this pride about you. but it still feels like there's a tear trickling down your face. But you're in this stance of, I deserve this. Okay. 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 You worked hard to get here. You've been through a lot, water signs. Okay. Yeah, you've been through a lot. I think that like this, what's coming up for a lot of you water signs is going to feel like relief. But it also feels like it feels like a long time coming, but it because it feels like there were times where you've had very bleak, very dark moments, that you went through, really dark moments. A lot of you just didn't even see the point in going on, like living, a lot of you. And to make it out of that, to push through and persevere past that, and then finally reach a place where you're seen, like really truly seen, it's emotional. And so I feel like for a lot of water signs, you're going to be able to experience this. You're going to be able to experience that. I see a lot of you really relieved. Really relieved. Like the relief almost taking over you, like this is something that could possibly like make you feel like you want to fall to your knees. I don't see you doing that. I don't. I see you standing strong and standing firm, but that's the way it feels. Like it's such a relief. This is really big for you. This is intense. Wow. All right, hold on, water. This is something you're taking seriously. A lot of people would be very giddy and happy and like, oh, that's not how you're taking this. This is serious for you. You're taking this very seriously. Okay, hold on. Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, stable, nurturing energy. Hold on. Oh, I don't like that. The Five of Cups, the Hangman, and the Seven of Swords. I don't like that. Oh, hold on. The Four of Pentacles. Let's see what else comes out. The High Priest. Okay. So the High Priest is the Hierophant in this deck. And the Hierophant talks about spirituality. The Hierophant can also be like a spiritual leader. Like a priest would be considered a Hierophant. A pastor, even a counselor. Somebody in a position like that, right? But It's usually more on the spiritual side. The high priest is also very connected to the spirit realm. This is what's sitting at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like this is the overall energy for the cards that I just pulled. Because I feel like a lot of you are stable right now because of your trusting your own intuition, you tapping into your own intuition, trusting yourself in your own decisions, seeing clearly, your surroundings, seeing it clearly. And I feel like that's why you've been able to persevere and move forward the way you have, with the confidence that you have. Because you went through a lot. You went through a lot that kind of forced you in a position where you had to spend a whole lot of time by yourself. And during that time, I really feel like you were connected to spirit, whether you knew it or not. But it started changing who you were from the inside out. And you started to see yourself in a better light than you used to, and even better than the people that you were used to dealing with. And when that happened, you also started to see how they truly viewed you, which is why you were able to heal from that. And it was painful to do that. It was painful. But now you're standing in a position where you can stand there strong and somebody sees you, actually sees you. This is why you're standing there with pride. And this is why you're standing there with a tear in your eye, because it's about fucking time. Hold on. The card that came out, breathe. And she's sitting in this yoga position on a lily pad. It's a pretty card. Imagine. When I pull that card, it always reminds me of your intuition, being able to connect to a higher consciousness. And whenever you do, your imagination is truly your best friend. And so whenever I see the imagination card, I always think about your connection to spirit, your own intuition. So I feel like it's more like them confirming, your gut feelings, I guess. I don't know why I went blank. I just went blank. But at the bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts. So this is that equal give and take, reciprocity. That came out in the beginning when I did the collective reading. Interesting. All right. Let me pull one more from the dragon. The garden dragon deck. This is the cutest damn deck. This is an oracle deck that there's a dragon on every deck. On every card. But they represent some form of fruit or vegetable. So like this grape jelly dragon that I'm looking at, his whole body looks like a bunch of grapes, but they're really cute. And then as I've been building this website and adding products, I noticed that one of my distributors has all the figurines to all these cards. I didn't know that there was figurines to it, so now I'm excited. And I need to keep my little fingers off of it because I like to collect stupid shit like that, and I don't need it. I have enough. Anyway, let me pull these cards. All right, water. One came out. Hold on. All right, which one is this? The Cranberry Dragon. Prosperity. See? And prosperity isn't always talking about finances. You know? It can be in any area. It could be just how you feel when you're with other people, you know? It could just be a feeling. But here's the other thing too. When you're with somebody that can truly see you and you can truly see them, you're a powerhouse and you're unstoppable, because you're literally like two pieces to a puzzle that come together. You know, like that saying, two great minds think alike, or, you know, one person, I don't know, two minds together can build an empire, really. It's so much easier because you have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, that you can trust. You have somebody that can take the reins if you get tired, and vice versa. You know, it's balanced, it's equal. It's just, I don't know, it's beautiful. And it just, I don't know, it's like a perfect rhythm. So that's great. I'm happy for you, Water. That's good. Wow. That's a nice reading. What a difference. That was a relief. Now watch me jump into fire and all shit. Hell's gonna break loose. Hold on. Alright, fire. Huh. Air goes last. That's interesting. Alright, fire. Alright, give me a second to tune in. Hold on. Hang on, I need to clean the air. Waters got really emotional, so it got really intense. It kind of took up space. So I'm gonna light the palo and help clear it out. And I think burning the palo will help me connect to the fire element anyway. Yep. Alright, hold on. It's like as soon as I smell it, I can feel the shift. Hold on. It's interesting. Hold on. Alright, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Oh shit. What'd you do, fire? I hear regrets and copping pleas. Oh shit. Fire signs, I think you feel defeated. I think you feel defeated, fire signs. You know, it's okay to break down for a second, you know, but you gotta get up. You can't stay there. Nothing will change. You know, I feel like Whatever's happening with you, fire signs, it kind of feels like you knew that this was going to happen. For some of you, you might not see this for a couple of months from now, and some of you, this is happening with you right now. But, damn. But it's like I'm seeing somebody on their knees, breaking down, like, hold on. But I hear regret. Saying something, doing something, I don't know. I hear regret. Some of you fire signs might not know what to do. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Your energy feels a little heavy. I'm also hearing, I did what I thought was best. Like, that's the words I'm hearing you say. I did what I thought was best. And you feel like you're being punished for it. I think for some of you, you know that's true. But I also feel like, I feel like there's, I don't know if you're understanding the difference between accountability. I don't know. But I feel like there's some accountability that's needed, like that you're going to have to take here. Because I feel like whatever's going on, like why you feel like maybe in regret, because I feel like it's, I don't know. There's something about you taking accountability, though. Give me a second. You're hang on, fire. I think you feel like you did things the right way, like by the book, you know, according to, I think, your standards, you know. And I think it was with the expectation that others would be aware or follow along or something like that. But it didn't play out like that. And I feel like, some of you may feel like you owe somebody an apology, and some of you may not feel that way. For those of you who don't feel that way, I feel like you feel like this is an injustice on your part. And it may be. And even if that's the case, it's still important that you get up, like you stand your ground, like get up, don't wallow in it, I guess is the best way to say it. Don't wallow in it, you know. And and start over, like dust yourself off, you know what I mean? And then there's those of you who feel like you should apologize, but not sure how. And, you know, I don't know what you're afraid of. But here's the way I see it. If you're afraid that your apology won't be accepted, and that's what holds you back, which is what I believe would be the reason why somebody would be in fear of apologizing. I think this is, well, maybe not my advice, but maybe just a different way to look at it, or a perspective, you know, a different perspective maybe. And I say maybe because maybe you've thought about it on your own already. But if you do apologize and it's not accepted, then at some point you'll be able to feel some sense of relief because you'll have the closure that you need. Maybe not that you wanted, but that you need. And at some point you'll be able to, you know, heal from that. But if you don't, then you never know how that could have went, and that would eat at you forever. And so I feel like even though the moment of an apology can feel uncomfortable and intense and intimidating, I just feel like it's important if you feel like you owe the apology. Now the other fire signs who don't feel like you owe the apology, still. All right. Let me see what my cards say. Fire signs. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about being fair. Reciprocity. Okay, so this, you know, some of you may have felt the need to just win a battle at all cost. You know what I mean? And to just hit below the belt. Some of you may have felt the need to do that because of whatever injustice that you may have felt. Yeah, stabbed in the back or whatever. And so you may have taken action. But I feel like it's probably biting you in the ass. So, you know, yeah, you got to take accountability for that and heal from it. And if you did something to purposely hurt somebody else because you felt hurt but took it way too far, like, let's say, you know, the punishment didn't match the crime, you know, then just consider apologizing if it's something that you feel like would eat at you if you don't. But, yeah, we'll see. To the sea. Yeah, you're wallowing in it, a lot of you. Observer, overthinking. You're overthinking, too. Some of you might even feel cursed. Yeah, some of you might feel cursed, but see, you need to clean it up, like your connection, your head. You need to clean up these thoughts that you have. It's just over. It's just too much. You're having a hard time connecting to your own guides because you're too much in your head, like overthinking. You're overthinking. You need to clear up your head so you can trust your guides. Your head is overclouded, is what it feels like. Yeah, defense. That's what came out. The dragon fruit dragon. The defense of your guard is up. Yeah. And then broccoli dragon. Place. You know what I get with the broccoli dragon? I just feel like vegetable. Like being complacent in this energy. You know? Alright. You gotta bust a move, fire. Your fire's going out. Oh, thank you, Chantel. I had to scroll my page down. I couldn't see the comments before. I didn't even know y'all were commenting. Alright, last but not least is air. Let's see what we got for air. Air sign coming up. Alright, air signs. What am I getting for you? Let me burn some more incense. I couldn't. Oh, I see your comment. You don't like that you can't see me. I'm sorry. I really don't want to be on camera right now. I haven't been feeling great. Oh, shit. I just burnt my finger. God damn it. See, I really don't want to be on camera. Y'all don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. I just haven't been feeling my best. Okay, but we're going to move on to air signs. Yeah, I'm probably going to go to bed when I'm done up here. I'm really tired. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm starting to... My energy's starting to drag. But I only got one last element to do. So, this is good because I'll be able to knock out. My sleep's been crazy lately. I've been so tired. There's so much going on in the background over here that I don't know. Every once in a while, I just take my breaks from the world because I have to. I have to replenish my energy, so I spend a lot of time alone. It drives people nuts, but I have to. Alright, hold on. Air signs, air signs, air signs. Hold on. I'm hearing that song from Eddie Murphy, My Girl Wants to Party All the Time. That song that came out was in like 1980, 86, I think, maybe. Could have been 83 even. I don't know when that song came out, but it's old. Wow, some of you air signs might be dealing with people that just they just want to party, you know? You might be getting tired of that scene. So this is just for the air signs that are kind of in that scene or dealing with people that are that are in, surround themselves with that. You just might be getting so over it. Some of you might be dealing with a person like in a romantic way that likes to party a lot, and that might be getting old to you as well. I feel like you're just exhausted. I don't think you have it in you anymore. Like you just don't want to. That's what it feels like. Like you just don't want to anymore. Like it's old already. I also feel like it's starting to turn you off, because I feel like a lot of you have been sort of maturing at a fast rate. And what you once thought was fun is now turning you off. So I feel like even people in that scene that you may have once gotten along with, now you're looking at and with a different view, like, ooh, that's not attractive at all. So yeah, it just might be getting old. That's funny. I'm hearing some of you air signs even ask, when are you going to grow up? Like, so for some of you, you could just be well past the age of the, where most people just, most people like partying in their 20s, you know what I mean? So, I heard party like a rock star. But, yeah, so it seems like, so for the, you air signs that are older, it seems like you're looking at somebody like, when are you going to grow up? The shit's getting old. Yeah. Some of you also may be feeling like you're waking up from a deep sleep. Some of you may be feeling like you're waking up from a really deep sleep, like a whole new world, like seeing everything with fresh eyes. Um, wow. So you may one day, like, it's like it feels like you're stepping out into the world, and like the leaves on the trees seem greener and crisp, and the clouds seem, closer and puffier and white. Like you feel connected to everything around you, and it feels like you're waking up to like this new reality. Like you feel refreshed. Okay, air signs, that's a great feeling. But I feel like it has a lot to do with you removing yourself from lower vibrational energies, because I feel like this is a conscious choice. I feel like you're doing this purposely, and I feel like it's because it's getting old. And by doing that, it's almost like you instantly cleaned out your energetic field. So it's like you go to bed one day and you wake up and you feel so refreshed, because you don't have all this lower, denser energy attaching itself to you anymore. And it's not like it's on purpose, but it's not there anymore. So you feel, it kind of feels liberating. But I still see you looking at somebody like, when are you going to grow up? Okay. Yeah. The Knight of Swords came out in reverse. I feel like some of you just might be done communicating with certain people. Like, I heard no brains. They got no brains, no intellect. Like there's no equal give and take with these people, because I feel like intellectually even it's a bore. Like you're bored. You're bored with it. Yeah, and I feel like by surrounding yourself with that type of energy, you've missed out on a lot, and you know it. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like you're walking away from certain people, places, or things, so you can, I'm hearing, hit the reset button on your own life is what I'm hearing. Making wiser choices also is what I heard. Yeah, because you're exhausted. You're tired. Nine of Wands came out. You're tired. Yep, Nine of Wands came out. I feel like because of, I think you've missed out on a lot of stuff, and I think the realization of this really got to you. And so I feel like with the Five of Cups coming out in reverse, the Ten of Swords came out in reverse. I feel like it's almost like taking the knives out of your own back that you may have put there, you know? It's almost like by keeping yourself in that type of environment or mindset or whatever, sort of like deceiving yourself. And I think you've just growing out of it and it's getting old. And I think one day you wake up and you just see everything different. Like, what the fuck was I thinking? It's almost like, you know what it feels like? It feels almost fairy tale-ish. It kind of feels like I'm hearing, the spell has been broken. Yeah. You know how like Snow White wakes up, you know, from this deep slumber and she feels refreshed and she looks around and it's like, you know, it's not a dark, nasty forest, you know, with negative people. Or what is it? I don't know. But just put yourself in that position, like what I'm saying. Like, first everything was shit, and then it's not. But I think it's because you just kind of had, like, your own... It could be a spiritual awakening, is what I'm hearing. Like, the veil was lifted, the blinds were removed, I don't know. Like, you're just seeing things clearer, seeing things differently, and it feels good. Definitely feels good. It almost feels like a relief. Yeah, it feels like a relief. I heard I'm not crazy after all. That's for somebody. Alright, air signs. Serendipity. Yep. Yeah. Yep, peace. Feeling at peace. Now you can rest. Time for a nap. Yeah, like when you, you know, come into this energy, when you embrace this energy, when you start to feel it, you like your walls can come down. You feel relaxed. You feel at peace, you know, and you can rest. And, you know, when I see time for a nap, I'm seeing peace of mind. You can rest. You don't have to be full of anxiety all the fucking time. Where are you going? What are you doing? What you doing? You know what I mean? You know, it's the worst feeling. It's the worst feeling. Alright, air signs. Nothing came out. Hold on. Oh, there it is. And another one. Gooseberry Dragon. Stealth. Peace. Stealth. It feels peaceful, right? It also feels very private. Childlike. Yeah. You know, this feels like inner peace to me. Like coming into balance. Renewals at the bottom of the deck. Hot damn, what'd I say? All right, air signs. And everybody that joined me, thank you so much. I will be back to timestamp these. I'm not sure when. Soon. Too late tonight. I'm going to go to bed. But I hope you enjoyed it. And remember to join tomorrow night. I'll be live with my brother at 8 p.m. to talk about the difference between spirituality and religion. Be there or be square. All right, y'all. Take care. Bye.